What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server. And as you can see, we have received a sneak peek for the first update of October, which is coming next Tuesday on the 13th. And there is also a new form of communication, which is called like the developer talk, and Vespa is planning to add more of this in the future, so we will be looking into that too, with some interesting updates that Vespa is giving us. But before we do that, let's just quickly check to the freebie section of the special shop, because today we have received in the packages under the jumping celebration, there is a lucky eater box that you can get for free until the patch or the maintenance, which is on Tuesday. So let's just get it, otherwise I will forget myself. So this can give you some eaters, which is pretty good to have. Freebies are always welcome. Also, don't forget that under Technomagic you can buy the gear upgrade stones. This is something I tend to forget myself, so it's a good thing to do while I'm still here. So let's just do that real quick. Now, in the preview for the patch, we can of course see that the League of Honor will be ending, so better get your last ranking up or climb the ranks as you need, because it will be ending soon. And they are showing a bit of a preview for the next season, so let's get to that. Let's go through those first. The new set of costumes will be Rakina, Ophelia and Fluss, and here's a preview of what Rakina might be looking at. This one is not necessarily the most interesting part. The interesting part is here under, where they say that several improvements such as rewards increase and difficulty reduction will be made to field rate, stockade, trial of the God King and other in-game content. Now, field rate I think is kind of dead already, because well, there is just not that much point in doing so ever since they implemented TM gear, but the rest could be interesting. Stockade upgrade, trial, both the difficulty change and the reward increasing is a really good thing, I think. So if you have any slates left, I recommend you wait until Tuesday and do not use them just yet. Now, because they also say that the rewards will not be used that you do or will not be increased for any clears that you have done before, so it doesn't go back in retrospect. Now, there is also some event that they mention here where you will be able to roll the dice and complete your way across the board for a unique weapon awakening transfer ticket. It seems like this was really popular and they are pushing it a bit more for us to use. Now this is the preview. There isn't really that much info out yet, but the developer talk itself is quite interesting. So they say that this will be a new thing that they want to do like once or twice a month in the future, but they do say that it is a bit hard to do because, well, it's just a lot of communication and they have a lot of stuff to maintain. But let's see what they talk about. So they have three main points here. One is that the amount of resources obtainable in game are not able to follow the changes being made to the content. I'm guessing they mean here gold, because there are so many gold things now in the game that this might just be a little bit hard to keep up with. So there is that. Now then, the other part is lack of sufficient communications and updates. Hell yeah, this would be nice. Sometimes it would be good to hear back from Vespa what they actually think and what they plan. Just to give you an example, do they think that Pence's find the way it is, or will they adjust stuff there? Is World War 3 find the way it is? Is Guild Conquest gonna change? What do they have any plans for guild raids? Is the Aisha buff ever gonna be reverted, or do they think that this is what they wanted for her? These kind of things, it would be good if they could communicate and we could make changes to to our stance on the game based on that. And then there is the whole thing with the game client, that it takes up a lot of space and has memory issues, so they want to fix that. Now, okay, so yeah, they say that they are sorry that they can't keep up. And do not really show the results. Also, they have several times already acknowledged that they know that there are some issues. Now, one of the issues they point out here is that there is so much content and new game stuff being released that they do not have the resources themselves to keep up with the changes, so they can't really maintain the game and at the same time add new stuff to keep the game interesting. And yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point to you know if there is more content, it takes more people. So yeah, maybe they grew too fast, or didn't feel that they could keep up with, or didn't feel that they would need more people to keep up with the stuff. So yeah, this is something, and that they are saying that they are very cautious with the changes that they make, because they do not want to break stuff in the process. But I mean, that's why you have development servers and test servers, and if you had testers actually, then you could test stuff without breaking the game live. That's why, you know, you have production environments, you have test environments. So I don't really feel that this is like a good excuse, but whatever. So yeah, let's see. You want to make adjustments to rewards provided by content that has been around from the beginning, and they go into more detail a bit below. Look for methods that lead to results instead of trying to make changes while also maintaining the early client architecture. So it might mean that they might make some bolder changes to how stuff is handled. That could be interesting. It might mean that the game just breaks more, and to give more communication, which they said they want to do once or twice a month now. So okay. So they said that, yeah, they have cautiously changed the rewards for technology crates, but the problem is that here they did not really address the main issue with it, that it's so RNG. Not the fact that it's the rewards were bad or anything, it's that the rewards were RNG. So I'm not quite sure if they understood our issue with it. It's not the stamina cost or anything, it's that it's entirely luck based. And yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so they are also planning to increase the rewards for Stockade Vault, Trial of Ordeal, League of Victory, League of Honor, Royal Underground Labyrinth, World Boss, and these are planned for October. And they are taking a look at Soul Weapon and Technomagic Raid, Kingdom Raid, sorry. I'm not really sure what did they mean with Soul Weapon. Do they mean the soul weapons themselves? Do they mean eaters? What do they mean? Okay, so that's something they want to increase by mid-November, so in more than a month from now. But yeah, it's like interesting to hear that they are actually, you know, looking into stuff, and that they are actually acknowledge that they want to improve stuff here. So that's good. And they have some plans. They say they do have actually plans. So they aren't just looking for ways, but they do have actual plans to improve the patch and download system and the client size. And this is planned for mid-November as well. So yeah, they do say that it's not really easy to keep providing the updates while also taking care of the issues. But I mean, the people who are taking care of the issues are usually not the ones who are providing the updates, or like, you know, that's why you have people who do the communication, like the community managers and whatnot. So it's not that hard to write an email every now and then have the communication managers write up a post about it. So yeah. And then they say that that they needed to show that they care, which is good to know. Thank you as always, and that they are trying to improve the game. So yeah, that's some interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to see more of these communications from Vespa. I hope that they will be actually useful in the future as well. Yeah, and increased rewards for all those old contents. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Somewhere in the whole communication, they say that a lot of people felt that they were a bit stingy or stingy. Yeah, here actually, right in front of me, about events and rewards, and that's something they also want to like improve. So curious. Let's see how that actually plays out. Yeah. So until then, I guess next week we get to see what kind of improvements we get to the to trial. That would be really nice to get some more fragments and stuff. So who knows, it might be, you know, some easy mode live from now on. But yeah, that's the preview, guys. Let me know what you think about it. I hope you are looking forward to it. I personally am. So yeah, hope to see that soon. Until then, this has been Cloudie, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.